right, guys, so we're back at it with the RX-7. Customer liked his front brakes, and now he says, Ivan, my rear brakes look too plain. I'm like, well, you should have told me that from the beginning. But who cares? You know what? He said, call Techno Toys Tuning, get me the rear big brake kit. And that's exactly what we did. And I got the bro over here. Oh, he's gonna be doing this brake. It's not gonna be Chris. Chris is actually sleeping already. What's up, Fred? Popping over there?
What's up?
This is Fred. We're just going ham on this car. Anyways, guys, the first thing you're gonna do on this is take the caliper out. What are you gonna use to take the caliper out? There's one bolt there, 14 millimeter, and then there's another bolt hidden over here. After you do that, then you're gonna take the e-brake line off, which I'll show you in a minute after the bro takes this out. All right, guys, so we got the caliper out. Next thing we're gonna take out is the e-brake wire, right? The e-brake cable, to be more specific. So it's also 14 millimeter, two of them. You loosen them here, you're gonna take it out from the caliper bracket. From there, it's very simple, very obvious. Push the cable forward, as you see, and you're gonna be able to pull it out from the caliper with no problem. So I'm gonna go ahead, do that, get the caliper out, and we're gonna move on to the next step. All right, as you see, guys, cable's out. At the same time, we took the rotor out. So we are gonna change into a stainless steel line, but that is the last thing we're gonna do, guys. So we don't have a mess of brake fluid all over this place. Man, let me see that. Look at that. Dimpled and slotted. I like that. Damn, now it looks like a race car. Now, you might be saying, what is missing? I'm gonna tell you what's missing, guys. It has literally like a hub-centric ring. Well, I think that's what it's actually called. Just that it's not for the wheel. It's for the rotor itself. And there you go. Nice and center, guys. Nice and easy. And that's how you fit your rotor on. Do not forget to put that hub center ring, guys. Do not. If you forget to put that, this thing is not gonna be centered at all. At all. Now, we're gonna move this caliper out of the way because we're gonna make room for the new caliper. So I'm gonna move it to this side. You can let it hang there. It doesn't even matter at this point. We are changing that brake line. Put the rotor in place. I'm gonna put a lug nut just to keep that rotor still. Next, we'll be putting the caliper bracket on. Oh man, this thing, these are long studs, guys. All right, guys, so we got the brake rotor on. We put a lug nut on so it can hold the brake rotor in place. Now we're gonna mount the caliper bracket. This is what the caliper bracket looks. As you notice, there's a cutout and it is threaded, guys, right? You have a threaded part to it. That threaded part is going to mount to where the original caliper bracket will mount, just like this. Not like this, guys. No, like this. And the bolts, by the way, guys, are supplied by T3.
17 millimeters.
All right, guys, so now that the bracket's nice and tight, we tightened it. Now we are gonna put the caliper on. It's very simple, 2 bolts. Once you have the caliper on, then you could go ahead and put the pads. To put the pads, very simple as well. You just lift this clip, slide it out. It's gonna come out, top and bottom ones. You'll be able to slide 2 pads in it, no issues. And as you see, we already installed the stainless steel line, which that's pretty easy. I'm sure we don't have to show you guys how to change that. And this is how you install pretty much Techno Toys Tuning big brake kit for an 85 Mazda RX-7. I would have showed you how the e-brake configuration works, but I never received the cables. Therefore, Houston, we have a problem. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and obviously bleed the system since we put these calipers in the back. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. I'll show you what the other side looks like. Pads in and everything. Bracket, coil over. We just have to bleed it. Once I bleed it, then I'm gonna bring the car down. Obviously put the wheels on, bring it down, set the height, and I'll show you the transformation, guys. Stay tuned.